Travis's lines, but no. Thank you for the work that you do. You know, it's really interesting because Houston is one of the only places, whether it's how we choose the next, police chief, how we do insert thing here, it's void of any, even do a Google form survey, pretend, do a Zoom meet. I mean, at least, and it's just like, nope, this is what we're doing. And so
we have the same issue with the George R. Brown expansion right now and closing Polk Street.
Absolutely.
We have a former council member sticking up for the community because his staffer, who now is a council member, isn't listening to the community.
Now, I wanted to know about that because I'm a fan of both. I'm a fan of Gallegos. I'm a fan of Joaquin, of course, because I've been following both of them. And I was just like on so many issues, like with that, because even before that, it was, I forgot what the vote, that's what it was. The vote to put Gallegos on the Port of Houston. That was bad. I was like, whoa, because in my head, there are certain people that I just will not, what's the word? I won't criticize. I will never criticize Alma Allen because she gave me my start. Even the stuff that's going on with Isaiah Martin right now. Isaiah Martin has stepped out there. He's running. Leave that boy alone. Leave that man alone. Right? You wouldn't criticizing everybody else. Let this boy, he say he was senior advisor. He was senior advisor. You went on the phone with Sheila and Isaiah. But, I'm like, hey, but, no, when it comes to community, and I'll say this, so Ed facilitates every Friday the Friends of Columbia Tap coffee, breakfast, what is it called?
And we co-host it. So we co-host
it. Ed's breakfast. Quit being humble.
I couldn't do it without
let Ed not show up.
Ken Rogers and the Third World Super Neighborhood and other groups. But we started it at Doshi House, and we actually grew too big for Doshi House. And now we moved
I can
to
imagine
the
y'all at
Doshi
Doshi House. Y'all are outgrowing that.
Because
if you don't come, it's at 10. Let me tell you, it is the palate cleanser that you need because everyone there is working on something or they're part of something.
I love that.
And it's just coffee and it's just good. And when I come, I'm 20 minutes late. But it's still good enough to get the thing. And I was going to ask you as you were talking about
we can barely get people to leave.
I know.
They stick around for the after party coffee chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the one time you had the folks to come who they had their models of what they were going to do with part of the Columbia Tap.
Yes, that was with the University of Houston Community Design Resource Center with Susan Rogers.
Oh, I love that.
And they had models of, and then they took feedback from the community about what would work, what wouldn't. People gave their feedback. And here's what I liked about it. It wasn't the technical, blah, blah, blah. It was well, wait a minute. This one looks like this, and I could see people doing graffiti. Or how are we going to keep this one up? Who's going to, you're getting the right questions asked. And that is such a beautiful thing.
And that might also have been another project where we're trying to build a farmer's market pavilion in memorial to a good friend of mine who actually got me really engaged civically, Kirk Jackson.
Wow.
A third world resident who established Blodgett Urban Gardens, now it's TSU Community Farm. He was involved in healthy outdoor communities and Link Houston and other groups. And he was a great mentor of mine. And so he passed away during the pandemic. And now we want to build a farmer's market pavilion in memorial to him that connects that garden to the trail. And so Perkins and Will did pro bono designs and models for us. So
that's what I think it was. Because it was I don't think this was students.
No,
I don't think this was students.
Perkins and Will, they were top notch.
These people were, And speaking of, you were at the Link Houston thing. I saw you doing your social media posts, and y'all were racing the red line.
Yeah, and to everyone's point, we have got to do a better job. Yeah. We make these decisions, and by the time it comes to council or by the time it comes in front of us, we learned this from I-45 expansion, right? Everything's already done. Yeah. They just kind of say that they're listening, but no one's really listening.
It's done.
And now the red line is literally stopping at every red light.
What's the point in being on it?
It's I
saw y'all walking. When y'all said y'all were going to race the train, I was like, oh, look at them. No, it's crazy.
It's crazy. And what people don't understand is that people can't get to work on time. They can't get their kids. There's a doctor's office that called me that said that their patients now were late all the time.
Yeah. Well, when I lived in Seattle for a few years, And one of the common things that would happen, I would go out with friends, and being from Houston, I would, come and look. I'm looking for parking. We would be late. They'd be like, Durrel, did you bring your car again? Why do you keep bringing your car? And I'm like, it's just a habit. Yeah. But there, you don't have to drive. It's easier. The buses come like every 15 minutes. It's tied in with the rail that goes up and down I-5 the way we should have had one to go down I-10. It was perfect. It was already, it just makes sense. And it's almost intentional. Like, so I try to use public transit. I try. Now, I'm not ed-petted. I don't have a scooter. I need to get a link or something because his is a real scooter. His is like a legit scooter. But I will walk to right down there by Herman Park and get on the rail and go into town. The cue card thing never works. The screen never works. And it feels like the investment is not made to make people want to ride it. Because if I get on, almost like the taxi that I was riding in, I smell the taxi in this jacket. So it has to go to the cleaners tomorrow. Similarly, let me tell you ever got in a car and you can smell, like I just knew, and I smell it now. I smell it on this jacket. But, same thing. Same thing about the train. You sit on that thing and it's plastic, but it's just like, is this what we want people to associate when they come to Houston? Because when people come from other places and they get on Google and they say, "Oh, I'm going Toyota Center," okay, boop, boop, boop. And then they're like, "Wait, what? Oh, there's no shelter for the bus stop, or it's torn down, or it hasn't been kept up." Oh, we're going to get on this thing that doesn't run as often. It's for show.
It's